Hey Lori, Kyle here. So I wanted to share this with you because this is how I run my media business. Pretty much anybody I hire or freelance to build all of the websites I've built, or most of them, I've gotten them from this website. Now, this may not be the only place to do this, but it seems to work pretty well, and it seems to be one of the larger platforms online. So if it works, I typically tend to keep using it. So let's go ahead and I'll log in. Um, there's two faces to the website. As a freelancer, you can post your profile or resume, so to speak, and as a company, you can then um, then hire these said freelancers. So let's go ahead and I'm going to log in under my. I was doing both at the time because you can also use this to get marketing business if that's where you're headed. But obviously we're on the other side of that at the moment. So I think there's a toggle here, freelancer or client. Let's log in as that. I think I'm there. Um, Jobs, all job postings. I don't think I have any that are active at the moment, but basically, you see I'll do digital marketing, e-commerce, whiteboard animations. These are all the different projects I've done and used in the past successfully. So you can do to post a new job after you create an account, of course. Create a new job post, continue. It really doesn't take long once you have this figured out. Enter the name of your job post. So we will enter the name of your job post, Excel and data formatting work. Simple. Select the category, data preparation. See, it kind of guesses what you want it to use. So data visual, probably just prep because you're only really just you know what I mean. You're only really just counting up these columns to know how many appointments each day you got as per that spreadsheet, right? So, or select a different category. Nope, this is good. Select. Depending on how this goes, I might just post it. Job description. We need your help counting rows in a spreadsheet and quantifying them in the same spreadsheet. So what I would also do is, and what I may do, I can't spell, quantifying them in the same spreadsheet. Um, so, counting rows. Yeah, good. So in the same one, I'll add a video, just like I'm making this for you. I'll explain that you have to count these ones, jump down to the next line, count these ones, etc., etc. So that's that. Additional project files. Yeah, I need to add that folder. What type of project do you have? One-time project. A lot of times I'll do ongoing, and then when I go back, I'll also do this like, also say I am a whatever, marketing professional and need work like this done often. Please, blah blah blah. Please feel, you know, and I like to work with people who believe uh, in building long-term successful relationships. And so really that just gets you like people, I like to see who resonates with that. Um, but so you go through, click next. In this case, we'll do one time because obviously that's really all we need. Excel. That's it. Why make it any difficult? Google Sheets, I think we might even use that. So, see, now here's the thing. You can do US only, and you can probably find some gals around here that can do it for like $10 an hour, and it'll probably only take them an hour or two. But you can also do worldwide, and this is where you get the international markets for people who will crunch data for dollars an hour. When the work is simple and specific, you can use the various people around the world. You get people who it's just like talking to an Indian guy when you go to Washington D.C. Right? You can read their language, you can read their English, et cetera, et cetera. But it's not like it's a full conversation. It's just, hey, count up these lines, add these over, let's say, okay, $5. And then it's done. You come back in 2 hours or the next day, more likely, and then it's done. And you don't have to mess with it. So, Qualifications, freelancer type. Moving on, no preference, doesn't matter. This is independents or agencies. Independent is like, can be just, you know, Raj so and so from Lahore, Pakistan, or you can do an agency, which agencies are many Rajas that are sitting there doing the work. So job success score, I always do a high success rate. English level's fine. I mean, they have to be able to communicate with you. That's easy. If it was a more detailed project, like a true marketing project, I would have all these things changed. But in this case, then you don't want to mess with it. You want to keep it simple in this case, including rising talent. Yeah, that's fine. Group preference, no. Why can't I go? One freelancer, only Upwork. Yes. This doesn't really matter up here. Anyone's fine. One freelancer. Now we're good. Oh, geez, I've already gone this far. I might as well post it. Pay by the hour. What happens? What you'll find is, you say with India, it's like, oh, they charge $1 an hour, and they did it in 3 hours, and so it should be $3. Or you'll get in the U.S. they'll say it's $15 an hour, and it took me 3 hours. So obviously with India it's cheaper, right? But then you'll find Indians often will take longer and say, oh, the job's 15 hours, when you know that you can very well do it in 3 or 5 hours. But you just basically have to look at, are you saving money at the end of the day? Because they have to do it within the job quoted time, or else they'll get in trouble because they get feedback. This is all based on public feedback. So you see what I'm getting at there. It's just the way. It's just the pros and cons. You got to weigh the balances. But pay by the hour for this one. Or if you had a specific job like generating reports every week for this, maybe we need to turn this into a monthly job, and then we can just turn this on rotation, and you get a good freelancer that you know and stay on contract with on this platform. You say, hey, hey VJ, every Monday I'm going to post this Excel sheet, and then I want it back by Wednesday. It costs $5 every time, and that way you know. Does that make sense? And that takes an incredible cognitive burden off of you or somebody at the company whose time is worth way more than to calculate and tabulate spreadsheets. And this is the power of this platform. It really is incredible. So we're going to do entry. It's not really going to be what level of experience. This is kind of misleading, but we'll go ahead and stick with it. Pay by the hour. Less than 1 month, less than 30 hours a week. Title, okay. Excel and data formatting work, data preparation. I need to make this. See video for description. All right, update. Did I get this done? I'm gonna have to make a video after I make your video, and then we'll see what we get. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on this. If you're feeling spunky and want to get this done, then I would rather you do it on yours, because it'll take you a little while, and maybe tomorrow morning or first morning you're back to work isn't the best time to do this, but you know what I mean. You kind of get the idea that it's like, once you get this sort of set up and you've got a little company profile, and anytime you need specific jobs done, and you can even pull people in the U.S., just somebody who needs to help you with, let's say your video editing is piling up, you can put in Adobe After Effects, yada, yada, yada. Here's my budget. I want you to do it. You can find business partners. Some I've made on here that probably working on close to 10 years of relationships. So, it's nothing to sneeze at, and really a powerful thing you can have in your pocket. So, I think that's it. I'll see if I can send you a link. It's supposed to give me some sort of bonus or something. But if not, just go ahead and get signed up. Thanks.